Hello, I'm Gentleman with Present Path, and today we're going to work on manifestation. Calling in your highest path for the good of all. Let's do this. You might want to give yourself a little extra time for this video today because we're going to pause and start again. Hope you come back each time so that you can go and do some journaling or meditating on some key details of this particular manifestation. So give yourself some undistracted space and a comfortable place to sit. As we do this practice tonight, I'm going to be displaying tarot cards that relate to each topic that we're covering. If you want to add to your practice with the tarot, you can take that card out of your deck and put it on your altar as a reminder to that phase of the manifestation that you want to focus on that day. The first thing you want to do is pick one goal for the day. Oops, that's two. Pick one. We're going to work on one at a time, and you can always come back and manifest a different goal by watching this video again. So the first goal is that you want to make it specific, but not too specific. You might want to say, okay, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for a partner. If you define exactly how they look, then you don't give room for the universe to wiggle in and give you what you need even more than what you thought. And you don't want to be totally vague, like, I want a job. How do you want to feel in that job? Give yourself a little bit of a goal, like I want to find a career in something that fulfills me and gives me a sense of purpose. Instead of, I want to work at this company with these people and make this much money. You can set that as an ideal, but try for manifestation purposes to have it be a little loose and open. So you can say, okay, I want to have a boyfriend who makes me feel really solid in myself and very heartful, and I can really relax and be myself with. That's a good zone to start in, rather than he's got to be this tall and make this type of money and da-da-da. You're not giving the room to the universe to really give you some blessing that you can't even imagine how wonderful it is yet. It'll be better if you make sure there's a little wiggle room, but don't sell yourself short either and be like, I just want a job. Give yourself a solid amount of potential for fulfillment by the feelings you have around it. So pick one goal today and let it be somewhat specific, but not too specific. We want to be lighthearted in our goal. We want to let there be humor and play in this. If you're really restrictive and tight in your goal, you're going to probably block yourself from the energy of receiving it. When I go to do a long-term meditation retreat, I will get these really great highs out of some meditations, and then afterwards sometimes I'll crave it and I'll want it, and that desperation actually blocks it from coming through. So give yourself the lighthearted, playful curiosity to see what happens and approach it with a state of open surrender. Just consider what brings you joy and call in joy. Have a dance. This is a dance with the universe. You're leading and you're letting them bring in the creative flair to the moves. Okay? So pick one goal, be a little specific about it, and let it be about the feeling and the joy that you have. Calling in that is what this is about. And then allowing some level of surrender. You want to surrender into lighthearted joy, curiosity, with your determined intention. So the beginning of good manifestation is to come into a very present place. So get comfortable somewhere and find a way that you can just settle into your body and feel your emotional body, feel your sensational form, and let yourself relax. Take a breath and just feel how you're feeling right now, and see if you can allow in the breath to change how you feel and soften how you feel. Find some ease. From this place of more relaxation, begin to call in gratitude. So think of all the blessings you already have in your life. Maybe your health, maybe the people around you who are supportive of you. Breathe into gratitude for what you have in this world, for the ways you've proven to yourself as well to be capable of creating your own best life. So from that place of gratitude, begin to explore a feeling of trust with the universe. That the universe has your back. You're being taken care of. Can you trust that? Even if it's hard, I know you might have had challenges, just sit with where you do feel it, where you do allow some trust. And then take in trust for yourself. that you are capable of creating your best life and that you're willing to take the steps toward your best life to make this happen. It might take some legwork, but this manifestation practice is a way to allow the magic to take place as a part of the legwork. From here, ask for the greatest good for all to come from this. That your desires coming into fulfillment creates a higher vibration for those around you to live a better life, and that reflects out into the world, ripples out into the world, and serves all through your highest good, creating the highest good for all. From this place of creating the greatest good for all, say a mantra to yourself of I am. A really nice one is, I am a powerful creator. I am a powerful creator. Say that to yourself a few times, and then you can allow your mind to wander through other affirmations that feel like what you need to hear right now. Or you can simply keep repeating that statement, I am a powerful creator. I can live my best life from my own efforts. Now call in that one desire you have for just this session. Imagine that you have it. And before you totally envision it, imagine how you feel when you have it. How do you feel? What does it do for you? Does it bring you a sense of being more grounded, more free? Do you feel joyous? Do you feel empowered? And if you have some things come in of shadow work of, oh, I'm going to feel overwhelmed too, maybe, let that happen and let yourself feel that too. And then bring your attention back to the positive focus on your joy that you're going to experience when you have this in your life. Trusting that you'll be able to manage whatever it comes with. What we're doing is we're trying to create a vibrational match so that you're calling in through the law of attraction, the sensations that you will feel, the vibrations and energies that you will feel in your body when this is a reality for you. Now you can begin to visualize the actual experience. Don't worry about the steps to get there. Just envision the goal reached and that you are now in a state of being with it. What is your day like? What is your life like? And again, keep on the positives of it, but allow the shadows to come through and acknowledge there might be challenges that come with it. But you can handle whatever comes with this package. You're ready. Or you'll be ready by the time it arrives. This is a point where you can pause if you just want to meditate on this experience of the feelings in your body, the sensations you get from having this goal met, and from the visualization of what happens when you're living in it. Once you feel complete in the visualization and manifestation, I want you to begin making statements of I am. This is where you can use a journal if you like, and you can also journal any of these parts. I am, I feel, I have. Writing statements like that in the present tense to exemplify what your experience will be when you are living this best life. Now you can begin to call in how you're going to create this in a step-by-step process. So you can use your journal and start with the big umbrella of what this goal is, and then take the bigger steps down into the smaller steps in a funnel, going all the way down into what your daily action can be that you can begin doing right now. Maybe it's about just researching right now so you can know where you're going with more clarity and information. But get down into the nitty-gritty of what you can do today to begin this first step. Next, we want to make a plan of how you're going to start every day with this manifestation on your mind. You can start with a positive affirmation every day, saying your mantra. You can start with a visualization of this goal, or you can start with actually taking one of the baby steps that you're ready to do now. You also could pull the tarot card that's most relevant to the step that you're in with your manifestation process and place that on your altar and be conscious of where are you in making this goal happen. One step that can be a large step is overcoming our limiting beliefs. So now is the part where you're going to sit with the negativity that comes in. So all the negative thoughts that come in, don't brush them off, don't push them away, sit with them, pause and reflect on them. Give them the attention that they need to be overcome. So you have a negative thought of, I'm not worthy of that, or I can't do that, or, oh, it's going to be very expensive. Pause and see, what is that about? Where did I get that belief? Is that a family member or a friend? Is that their voice? Or is that a belief about myself that came from my past self and doesn't have to do with who I am now? You have grown past that character who couldn't have done it in the past. You're ready now. Forgive yourself for the challenges you've faced in the past where you weren't able to manifest it before. The time is right now. Trust that the timing is in its best possible place. As an example of that, I wanted to travel abroad very badly when I was young, and I did some, but then doors kept getting closed, and then I decided to go live in New York instead. And because I lived in New York, I am certain that I was safer when I went and backpacked abroad in other countries afterward. So it was better for me that I went through the life experience that I had in the order that it happened. Can you find your own trust with that? Can you forgive yourself that you haven't done this yet because now is the best time to do it? Also, if you do have people around you who are unhealthy or toxic or not supportive of your dreams, don't share this dream with them. They don't even need to know about it. They don't need the details. You can simply be enacting this life goal without sharing it with others who don't give back the support. You also can think of who in your life does support your goal, who in your life does celebrate your best interests, and consider what their voices would say in return to those who would negate your dreams. So each time a negative thought comes up, pause and unravel it. Look at it with love and curiosity and acceptance. That's the shadow work we all have to do. You're not alone in it. A key aspect that's the next step is surrendering to flow. This is the Hanged Man card of just accepting whatever is. It may not be exactly how you imagined it, but allow it to become your dream in a way where you get to feel the joy that you're craving right now from it. This flow you're stepping into, this river you're stepping into, also will bring some level of change into your life. And that can be uncomfortable. So you also have to surrender into accepting that as you call in this highest self, this highest state of being, challenges might come that test you and help you to evolve into the person who is ready for this goal. So allow that change and flux to happen, roll with it, dance with it, trust it. And also be patient with it, because things aren't going to happen necessarily in the timing that you want them to. So sit with noticing the small progressions that are happening towards your goal and keep working on building your stronger beliefs about yourself, breaking free of limiting beliefs, and doing a daily practice of calling in this blessing into your life. You're doing the legwork towards it, you're doing the manifestation work towards it, and you're trusting the universe to bring it when it's the right time. And that can take a lot of faith and patience. The final step in this is to do a nice flow of giving in a way that feels good to you, of service to others to help them create their dreams. Make sure you're not spending all your time helping others and not doing the steps you need to take to create this in your life, because you have to make sure there's room for that. People can do that sometimes. They can spread themselves really thin, giving to everybody else, and then say, oh, I don't have time for myself. Well, that's not going to happen this time. This time you are focusing enough on yours and having a tithing into the world of giving into service of some kind that feels good to you and makes you feel like you're at a higher vibration. So those are the steps to call in your greatest manifestation of your highest desires. I hope that all your goals that are for the greater good of all come into fruition for you. I hope that you'll subscribe to my page as part of my fruition. And I hope that you'll take good care of yourself through this process and be forgiving and loving and surrendering into the joy that life can be when we really reach for our goals. Best of luck to you all.